R&R gets you ready for tonight's game. The Shootaround.
This is R&R in the morning, a Wednesday edition, a game day bala edition. You know what that means. It's time for the Shootaround. We'd like to welcome on Carolina Teague, our Spurs embed reporter. Good morning, Carolina. How are you?
I'm doing great. I have no complaints. I'm having a great day so far. I woke up pretty early today, actually. I haven't got my coffee, so you might get not the best.
Oh, I made a delicious pot of
Carl
Shootaround coffee this morning.
Why are you Britney Spears today?
Because I just love her, and I'm just so proud of all the strides she's made throughout this year. She's free now. Britney's free.
Okay. All right.
She's free. I'm happy for her. You know, I know she's doing her own thing on the internet right now, but I feel like it's her time to just be. She's crazy. Yeah, she's crazy. I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, but
she needs
she's
help.
Crazy. Like,
she needs help.
Her and Antonio Brown might want to.
Her and Antonio Brown should maybe
long-term treatment.
Yeah.
All right. So last night we got the. You know,
she's been through a lot. Yeah,
she has been through a lot. She has. A lot of it self-inflicted.
Been through a lot.
I mean, she did shave her head. The Spurs shaved the Rockets' head last night. They did exactly. They went, go get your shine box. That's what a team tank looks like. And the Spurs dispatched them without hesitation. From the beginning to end, the Rockets showed up. They didn't have any plan to win. I don't know what their plan was. It wasn't to win. And the Spurs did exactly what they needed to do. How many guys do we have in doubles? 5 guys, 6 guys? 8 guys in double figures.
Yeah, 8 guys. It's insane, incredible. I really love it. I'm excited to see what's to come. I can't wait.
Tell me about what you saw we had this little talk earlier about Derek White. And I believe that the Spurs are better with Derek White, not because it's Derek White, because Jakob Poeltl plays better with Derek White. And Jakob Poeltl is really the key most of the time to whether we're going to have a decent night or not.
Mm-hmm. And I agree with you. And the reason why I agree with you is because people can be very hard on Derek White, especially when you look at the numbers. And basketball, and the thing about stats is you can look at stats all day long, but look at exactly what happened when they played. I rewatched the game this morning because I wanted to see what Derek White did and didn't do. He had 5 attempts and made 5 points. So he didn't necessarily have multiple attempts to where he could score exponentially in this game, but he did have 6 assists, 2 rebounds, and I think he was great as a defensive piece on the game. And there was a moment in the game where Jakob Poeltl and Derek White, came together, and you could tell they had an exchange because Jakob Poeltl listened to what Derek White had been telling him off the court as far as being able to post himself up to draw a foul from his opponent. So I just think that he is a very vital piece to people, especially Jakob Poeltl, when you saw the exchange last night.
Know yourself.
Now, we went into the night with we thought was a completely healthy team, though. We did find out quickly that Keita Bates-Diop is in the protocols, but no other injuries to speak of. I don't expect to see Zach Collins tonight, though. We will host our normal starting 5. We do expect to see, correct?
Yeah, normal starting 5. It's going to be the normal starting 5 that you have: KJ, Doug McDermott, Jakob Poeltl, DeJounte Murray, Derek White. It's going to be a good game today. I really hope that the Spurs keep up the pace that they had yesterday against the Rockets. They moved at a faster pace. They were great in transition defense. The only thing is, and they outscored the Rockets in 3 quarters, minus the 4th quarter. They were outscored 30 to 29. Called the timeout because they were slower in transition defense. And I just really hope that they keep that momentum up against the Grizzlies. But I think it's also going to be really, really hard, though, because Grizzlies are really aggressive with attacking inside the paint and inside the rim. And when they beat the Spurs the last time, DeJounte Murray wasn't available. However, with this particular game, Grizzlies are third in the Western Conference for a reason. They are absolutely unapologetic about attacking aggressively inside the rim, and Jakob Poeltl and Drew Eubanks are going to have a tough time on their hands.
Know your enemy.
Talking about the Memphis Grizz, we expect to see Desmond Bane, Zaire Williams, Jaren Jackson, and Steven Adams to complement the great Ja Morant.
Their front office has done a great job.
They really have.
Because you got to remember this, like, it's not like Memphis is on some 20-year hiatus. They were in the Western Conference Finals against that 2014 Spurs team that won a title. So was that about 7 years ago? And then, they've gone through their little ups and downs, but like you look at the Bulls, it takes sometimes it takes teams
decades,
So for a small market like Memphis to, turn and burn, as my man Pledge likes to say, I like that. Turn and burn this quick and be back to, being a contender is good. And it's scary, but I want these are the games because it's a point guard league. These are the games I want DeJounte to shine, because DeJounte, these are the guys like Ja that we like. You're good, DeJounte, but you ain't Ja.
So go show me.
Right.
Go show me. Go DM up. Go give him some buckets.
That's
show
all.
me tonight.
That's all. And I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, the matchup is going to be like a
there we go.
Hearns Hagler kind of
Right.
young buck going at each other. I do look forward to the matchup. Looking at what we've seen from Memphis and what Vegas sees, this is a 3.5 point line.
That's it.
That's it. I
When the
brought it
Spurs are
up yesterday.
Full strength is different.
I can sense this. I've seen this before. This team's about to get healthy, and as long as there's no injuries or COVID issues that arise again, but enough of these guys have gone through the protocols over the last month and a half, I feel like we're pretty safe for a bit. They're about to rip off we're going to have a nice another couple of weeks. I think we're going to be kind of proud of where we see the Spurs go. I think we got some wins coming in our direction. They were trending in the right direction with good teams. So here we go. Now we got to be ready for this, though. Sorry.
Inside the training.
Sorry, CT. My bad.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
Go ahead.
No, okay. Well, I do want to say this about John Morant of the Grizzlies, though. John Morant is one of my favorite players, and I think he's definitely in running to become most improved player of the season. So, and he's scored 30 points in the last 30 games. Yeah, I do think that could be the lead for most improved player. That he should be,
or MVP.
But he's ranked 7th in MVP rankings. I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to happen, but I think most improved player is the most likely to happen. And he made some shady comments. Well, I think they're shady, and he just made them yesterday regarding his All-Star nomination. He said, I deserve this. I earned this. I worked for this. This is the way I wanted it, and I don't want to be somebody who's in the back burner. I want to be full in. Do you think he's taking shots at DeJounte Murray?
No. There was this ridiculous narrative.
Off the sensitive glasses, Carolina.
About a week ago, Carolina. No, there was this ridiculous narrative that when we were talking about who should be there, and somebody brought up the fact that, well, with him out, they won 10 games.
They did.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Congratulations.
10-2,
but
right?
to denigrate Ja Morant and say, well, he was the reason he was holding us back.
I'm just saying how valuable can you be if your team goes 10-2 without you? Without DeJounte Murray, the Spurs went 1-4.
That does not matter credit to the boys, man. They went out and took care of business. They are not worse because Ja Morant is playing.
To be fair, they won 11 straight with them just recently.
Thank you.
True.
Thank you. So I don't think he was denigrating DeJounte. But tonight, DeJounte, I hope you had a problem with it. Prove it.
Who you got, Carolina? Who's winning tonight?
This is a tough one for me, but I'm going to take the Grizzlies by a small margin. And the only reason why is because they had the Spurs, the last matchup, even though it was without DeJounte Murray, they had a very hard time protecting the paint. So that's kind of where I'm at with that.
Good point.
And Spurs are the 5th worst defensive rebounding team in the league, and the Grizzlies are the 2nd best in offensive rebounding. So rebounds are going to be an issue tonight. So I think I'm going to give a slight margin to the Grizzlies because of that.
They need the 3-ball tonight. If they're going to keep up with that Memphis offense, we are going to shoot positive threes. If they can hit 35-40%, I think they'll be in it. If they can't, they won't. Carolina Teague joins us for all of our game day baller. We'll see her again on Friday when the Bulls come to town. Have a great day, Carolina. Thanks for stopping by.
See you guys Friday. Bye.
Later.